Hello artists! We are going to make some rainbow birds that we're also going to color with just our primary colors. I'm going to show you how you can use your crayons at home to mix and create the secondary colors. But first, let's draw our birds. You can either draw circles on your own if you feel confident, or you can find something round in your house to trace, maybe the bottom of a cup, bottom of, like you could do a roll of tape on its side. I have a circle tracer. If you want to make one yourself, you could do that too. And I am going to make 6 circles on my paper. So now that I have 6 circles, I am going to turn them into cute little birds. Now, some things that we could draw on our birds, we can give them little eyes. And these are going to be very simple because we're going to be coloring our birds to create our rainbow shapes. Now I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in my rainbow technically because we have indigo, which is kind of like a blue violet, but we're not going to worry about making an indigo bird. We're just going to worry about red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet, which you might also know as purple. So back to our birds. I've got my eyes, beaks. You can add little wings on our birds. And of course, little feet. Nothing too fancy, keep it simple. Maybe you want to give them like a cute little thing of hair. So I'm going to add some details to my birds first. And there are my birds. Now it's time to add my colors. So we're going to go in rainbow order. So my first color would be red. Now you can see I have a little word drawn out here at the top, Roy G. Biv. And this is an easy way that you can remember the order of the rainbow because Roy G. Biv spells out red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet to help us remember. So we're going to start with our first color, which is red. And I'm going to color my whole bird red. Remember when you're coloring how we hold our crayons. We hold them the way that we would hold a pencil. We pinch them between our 3 fingers like this. And we take our time staying inside the lines, coloring in one direction. Now you can literally color your whole bird. You can go right over the beak. We're not worrying about making those different colors. And I always like to color along the outside first, and then that makes it easier for me to fill my bird in going in one direction. I'm going to color his little wings. And there's my red bird. Very easy. I'm going to go across this way and in rainbow order like that. So I'm going to jump to my next bird, which is orange. But the problem is I don't have an orange crayon. So which primary colors can I mix together to make orange? What do you think? Red and yellow. Those 2 colors make orange. Now when I make orange, I'm actually going to use the lighter color first, which in this case would be yellow. So I'm going to color this bird yellow first, again, making sure that I'm coloring carefully. I like to go around the edges of my circle first, and then it makes it easier for me to fill it in with yellow. Make sure I get my wings. All right, and here comes the part where we get to create a little bit of crayon magic. And I'm going to take my red crayon and very lightly, not too hard, color the red on top of my yellow. And you're going to see that your bird is starting to turn orange because you're mixing your colors together. The wax in our crayons help those colors mix, just like if we were mixing paint. But we get to do it with crayon, which is easy and a lot less messy. And there is my orange bird. Now, if you do press a little too hard on your red, it's okay, because you can jump right back to your yellow and go over it with the yellow again. That'll make it look even more orange, and you can mix them together so you have an orange bird. All right, red, orange, yellow. Easy, because I have my yellow crayon. So I have my red, orange, yellow. Next color, green. But I don't have a green crayon. I only have my primary colors. Which 2 primary colors can I mix to make green? You got it. Blue and yellow. Same rules as with my orange. You're going to use the lighter color first, which would be the yellow. So I'm going to color this bird yellow first, and then very lightly color some blue on top to make green. And there's my green bird. Next bird, easy, blue. And last but not least, I've done all of my colors. Now I have gotten to violet. But again, I don't have a violet crayon. But if I mix blue and red together, I can make violet. The lighter color out of these two would be red. So I'm going to color the bird red first, and then very lightly put some blue on top. Now violet can be a little tricky to mix, so I am probably going to do red, blue, add a little bit more red and maybe a little more blue before I get the color that I want. And there's my violet or purple bird. It's not totally perfect, like I said, but if you're showing me that you're mixing your two colors together, that's good. So these are my rainbow birds. So remember, piece of paper, crayons for mixing. If you don't have crayons, you can just color them for me in the correct rainbow order, and that's fine. But if you do have crayons available to you, I encourage you to do a little crayon magic of your own by mixing your primary colors together to make your secondary colors, which are green, orange, and violet. And make sure, as always, to take a picture of your artwork and send it to me when you're done so I can grade it. And I can't wait to see your rainbow birds.